groping around for what to do. Well, there was, unit by unit, some evolution to what they were facing. And I talk about this, I write about this in my first book, Baghdad at Sunrise, at least how my brigade adapted to what was going on there. But there were some successes in that. We killed Uday and Qusay Hussein. My good friend Jim Hickey caught Saddam. We defeated the first Ramadan offensive. And to end the insurgency, though, what we needed to do was reach back out to the Sunnis and bring them back into the political process. And this Bremer refused to do. And the result was uprisings in the spring of 2004 in Fallujah in south-central Iraq. My unit helped put down the ones in south-central Iraq in the holy city of Karbala. And again, we had a military success there, but didn't capitalize on it politically. We then withdrew from the cities, which was a major mistake. The idea of General John Abizaid, head of U.S. Central Command, was that we were the problem. It wasn't the Iraqis that were the problem. We were a virus infecting Iraqi society, and as soon as we withdrew from the cities, they would all be peaceful towards one another. Well, that didn't happen. We withdrew from the cities into these large, big bases, and then they continued fighting one another, and all we had done was create a vacuum of power into which the insurgents and Shiite militias extended their tentacles. Two different examples of how we went about trying to fight this war. Fallujah, a highly kinetic battle. You've probably heard about Fallujah a little bit on the news lately. In November 2004, we go in with massive firepower, large number of troops. We destroy about a third of the city. We kill about 2,000 insurgents. But the population largely is displaced. It's not the way to go about fighting a counterinsurgency, and it's clear that that's a dead end. You can't go around Iraq destroying cities in order to save them. Tal Afar is a different story. That's where my good friend H.R. McMaster went up, and instead of attacking the city, he positioned his troops within it in a number of combat outposts so that the insurgents didn't have free reign of the neighborhoods any longer. And then he got the people talking to one another again and reformed the town leadership with people that weren't so highly sectarian and the police force. And it was enormously successful. So Fallujah was the end of the kinetic road. Tal Afar was the wave of the future, hopefully.